Hello everyone, I hope you are well. My name is John and I'm bringing you some tennis today, courtesy of Get Set for Tennis. So I hope you have enjoyed the first two sessions. If you haven't done those sessions, maybe you might want to try those first before you do today's one. But if not, let's get going. So what you will need first is a bit of space on the floor. You will also need some wall space, ideally. So take some pictures down if they're on the wall, just so you're not going to get in trouble and break anything. Now you will need a tennis racket. Now if you don't have a tennis racket, it's not a problem. You could use a book, okay? Anything that you can use to strike the ball with, or a good old frying pan will do the job nicely as well, okay? Next, we're going to use tennis balls, or you can just use a sponge ball like I have. You can use a rolled up pair of socks, but ideally I want you to get a ball that will bounce, okay? And lastly, you're going to use a balloon. So I've got a balloon here. You could also use a beach ball if you haven't got a balloon, or you could roll up a newspaper, nice and light. But if you haven't got a balloon, don't worry, not the end of the world. And then lastly, you will need a drink. I've got my nice big drinks bottle here. You will get quite hot, sweaty, so we're going to be moving around, getting the blood pumping, so you'll need a drink. So, pause the video now, go and get your stuff, and then I'll see you in just a second. Excellent. So you should have all your equipment. Just leave it to one side so you're not going to trip over it while we do our warm-up. So we're going to warm up. We're going to get the blood pumping around our body, get ourselves ready to play. Okay? So first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with a slow jog. Okay? So nothing too crazy, nothing too fast. Just nice and easy. Okay? Nice, getting moving, that's it. Pick those heels up a little bit more now. Very good. Well done everybody. Okay, next one we're going to do some side steps with a little bit of a lunge as well. A little bit of a squat. So we're going to side step and squat down just a little bit. So side step and squat. Side step and squat. If you haven't got much space, just one side step is fine. Okay? Like I said, you don't need a lot of space for this session today. Well done everybody. Okay, next one we're going to do heel flicks. So we're going to bring our heels up to touch our bottoms. That's it. Well done. Try and flick your heels up to touch your bottom. Excellent. Well done everybody. Keep it up. Okay, next one we're going to do some marching. So I'm going to bring my right elbow and my left knee up at the same time, back down, and then left elbow, right knee. So it's opposites. Okay, I'll show you from the side. Bring that elbow up, bring the knee up as far as you can reach. That's it. Well done. So it's like we're soldiers marching. Well done everybody, you're doing fantastic. Excellent. Well done. Okay, now we're going to do some star jumps. Okay, off we go. Good everyone, keep it up. Well done. Reach those arms up above your head. Very good. And the last one we're going to do, we're going to jog for 5 seconds and then sprint for 5 seconds. Okay? So off we go. We jog. And we go quick. Jog again, and quick again. Really quick for 5 seconds. And jog again. This will be the last sprint for 5 seconds. Give it your all. Go. Fast. Fast. Keep going. Whew. Excellent, everybody. Okay, so give your body a bit of a shake off. We should be nice and warmed up now. So grab yourself a drink, pause the video, and I'll see you back here in just a second. Okay, so we are in session 3, and your mission for today's session is we are going to learn a bit more about the backhand in tennis. So we have different names for different shots in tennis, and today we're going to learn a bit more about a backhand. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to teach you. If you already know what it is, we'll see if we can make your backhand even better. So that when we go back on court, or back onto the playground, or back to the garden, maybe, your tennis is going to have advanced even further. So, let's get going. First piece of equipment you need is just your balloon, okay? And all we're going to do to start with is we're going to tap it up, okay? So go from right hand to left hand, if you can. Just tapping that balloon. That's it. And keep your feet shuffling, okay? So I'm not going anywhere, but I'm just shuffling my feet on the spot. You'll see tennis players do this all the time. So right, left. Now if you're using a ball, you just do the same thing. You can throw it up, okay? You could throw it from one hand to the other hand, okay? So whatever piece of equipment you're using, there's something for you to do here. Very good. Keep going, everyone. So just shuffling those feet, okay? And throwing the ball up and catching it, or ideally using your balloon to tap it up with your hands, right to left. Fantastic. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, like we talked about, today's session is based on a backhand. So we're going to use the back of our hand to tap the balloon up, okay? So I'm using still right and left, but I'm tapping the balloon with the back of my hand. So my palm is pointing down, my fingernails are pointing to the ceiling, and I'm tapping that balloon up. Okay? Still shuffling my feet. Keep shuffling your feet as well. Keep going, everyone. If you're using the ball, throw it up, tap it on the back, and then catch it. Tap it on the back of your hand and catch it. And then you can swap hands. So throw it up, tap it on the back, catch. Okay? So again, there's something for everyone to do. Doesn't matter what piece of equipment you're using. Fantastic, everyone. Okay, so what we're going to do now we're going to start doing fish and chips like we've done in our first 2 sessions. So now we're alternating between the palm and the back of the hand. Palm and the back of the hand. So you can almost think of this as forehand, backhand. Forehand, backhand. So use the palm and the back, palm and the back. So both hands. Right hand palm, right hand back. Left hand palm, left hand back. So keep using both sides of your body, both hands, because in tennis we do need to use our whole body, both sides, especially on a backhand. Good. And keep shuffling those feet as you're doing this. If you're finding it really tough, then you can stand still. But if you can, I'd like to see you just shuffling those feet. Good. Once again, if you're using the ball, see if you can tap the ball, palm and then back and catch. So palm, back, catch. Palm, back, catch. Palm, back, catch. Palm, back, catch. Forehand, backhand, catch. Forehand, backhand, catch. Forehand, backhand, catch. Forehand, backhand, catch. Excellent. Well done, everybody. Fantastic. Okay, now I'm going to challenge you a bit more now, okay? So we're going to use different body parts, but you have to use them in the order that I'm going to give to you now. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate it, I'm going to talk you through it, and then you can give it a try as well. So this is the order. You have to follow this order, okay? So we're going to go hand, foot, elbow, head. Hand, foot, elbow, head. Hand, foot, elbow, head. Hand, foot, elbow, head. So it is a challenge. Give it a try now. See how many times you can complete that routine. Hand, foot, elbow, head. Okay? Keep going. Hand, foot, elbow, head. Hand, foot, elbow, head. Hand, foot, elbow, head. Hand, foot, elbow, head. Keep going, everyone. You're doing great. If you're using a ball, you can do it with in between catching, okay? So you can go hand catch, foot catch, elbow catch, head catch, okay? It is easier with a balloon, but you can still do it with a ball. Hand catch, foot catch, elbow catch, head catch. Keep going, everybody. A few more seconds. See if you can do the next 10 seconds without dropping your balloon. Hand, foot, elbow, head. Hand, foot, elbow, head. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we are going to reverse that routine. Okay? So we are going to go head, elbow, foot, hand. Head, elbow, foot, hand. Head, elbow, foot, hand. Head, elbow, foot, hand. Give it a try. Try and follow the routine. Okay? If you want a bit of a challenge, try and follow the routine on the right side of your body. So you'd use your right hand, your right elbow, your right foot. And then on the next go, try using your left hand, your left elbow, and your left foot. Okay? So it looks something like this. So I'm using the right hand side of my body. And now I'm using the left. And now back to the right. Good, everyone. Keep going. Excellent. So see if you can do the next 10 seconds without dropping the balloon to the floor. Keep going. You got this. Keep going. Well done, everybody. Fantastic. Okay. So we're going to put our balloon down now. And we're going to grab our tennis ball. Okay? So like last session, we're going to do some dropping, bouncing, and catching. So we just drop the ball. We're not going to throw it away. We're just going to drop it, bounce, catch. Drop, bounce, catch. Drop, bounce, catch. If that's too easy, try it with one hand. Drop, bounce, catch. Drop, bounce, catch. You can try your weaker hand. Drop, bounce, catch. Drop, bounce, catch. And you can try alternating. Drop, bounce, catch. The other hand. Drop, bounce, catch. Drop, bounce, catch. Drop, bounce, catch. Keep going, everyone, with that. And again, see if you can do it keeping your feet moving as well for an added challenge. If that's too difficult, don't worry, just stand still. But if you can keep shuffling those feet, it just adds a little bit more complexity to the exercise. Doing really well, everyone. Keep going. Now, if this is really proving quite tricky for you, you could use your balloon for this. Okay, so you could bounce your balloon down and catch it. Okay? Or you could use your beach ball. Okay? So that's a good way of making this easier. Okay? So, now what I'd like you to do is see if you can clap in between the catch, the drop and the catch. Okay? We did this last week, you may remember. So we're going to toss the ball up gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 catches there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So see how many catches you can get before you have to catch the ball. Okay? How many claps can you get in? Can you get in 5 like I did? Can you get in 6? Can you get in 7? Can you beat what your brother or sister can do? Can you beat what your mum and dad can do? Who can do the most in your family? Let's see. Okay, for the next minute, let's see who's going to get the most claps. Again, try and keep the feet shuffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I got 7 there. That's quite a good score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. Good. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Again, that's a very easy exercise. You can practice away from the lesson to improve your coordination a little bit. Okay, now we're going to do the head, shoulders, knees and toes challenge again. Done this last week. We'll see if you can get better at it this week. Okay, so just to recap, for those of you that may not remember, or this might be your first session, we're going to go head, catch the ball. Head, shoulders, catch the ball. Head, shoulders, knees, catch the ball. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, catch the ball. Okay? And then once you've done the cycle once, you go back to the start. Okay? So let's give it a try, everyone. Heads, catch the ball. Head, shoulders, catch the ball. Head, shoulders, knees, catch the ball. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, catch. Again, if you wanted to make it easier, use a bigger ball, like a beach ball or maybe a football, okay? If you want to make it more of a challenge, use one hand. So you touch your head with, or your shoulders with 2 hands, but you only catch with 1. Good. And if, again, for even more of a challenge, if this is really too easy, try catching the ball with your palm pointing down. So not like this, like this. That automatically will make it a little bit trickier to catch the ball. Head, shoulders, knees, catch. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, catch. Good, keep going. We're going to give you 30 more seconds. Keep trying. Can you get all the way through the cycle? Can you get all the way through the cycle 2 times, 3 times, 4 times? Keep going, everyone. Doing really well. Head, shoulders, catch. Head, shoulders, knees, catch. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, catch. Well done. Fantastic, everybody. Excellent. Now we're going to move on. This is where you're going to use a little bit of wall space. So make sure you've got a nice empty wall. There's no tables around that you could knock things off. There's no pictures on the wall. Okay? So we're just going to throw the ball, let it bounce, catch. Throw the ball, let it bounce, catch. So again, my feet are still shuffling on the spot. Okay? You can use 2 hands. You can use 1 hand to make a challenge. You challenge yourself. You can move yourself around a little bit to catch the ball if there's enough space. That's it. Catch the ball with the bounce. Okay? If you are using socks, for example, and they're not going to bounce very well, just do it without a bounce. Okay? So you can do this with literally any equipment that you're using. Ball, socks. Again, we can make it easier by using the beach ball or a balloon or a bigger plastic ball. It's a little bit lighter. But you challenge yourself. The more you challenge yourself, the more you're going to get from these exercises. So don't make it easy and just keep doing it the easy way. Find a way of making it tougher. Can you catch the ball on one leg? So move, catch it, and try and balance. That's a good one to challenge your balance as well. Okay? And we always want to be behind the ball, catching that ball behind it. Okay? Last few goes. Keep the feet shuffling if you can. I'm going to move myself around a little bit. Keep going, everyone. You're doing fantastic. Keep that energy up. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do something called a split step. Now, a split step is something we do in tennis to get balanced and to get ready to move. Okay? And all a split step is just a little jump like that. We're going to land with our feet shoulder width apart. Okay? And we're leaning slightly forward. So if I show you from the side, I'm not going to be upright. I'm going to lean slightly like this with my knees bent. So I'm like this and split step there. So we're going to do that split step in between catching the ball and throwing it. Okay? So here we go. Throw the ball, split step, catch. 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 Split step, catch. Throw, split step, catch. Give that a try. Okay, so a little split step, not a massive jump, just a little jump with your feet shoulder width apart and your knees bent. Okay? Off we go. Split step jump. Split step catch. Split step catch. Split step catch. Split step catch. Doing really well, everyone. Keep it going. Split step catch. Split step catch. Split step catch. Split step catch. Keep going, everyone. You're doing fantastic. Another 20 seconds or so. Keep going. You're doing awesome. Split step catch. Split step catch. Get behind the ball. Split step catch. Split step catch. Split step catch. Fantastic, everyone. Great work. Now we're going to move on again. Before we do that, get yourself a quick drink, pause the video, and I'll see you back here in just a moment. Okay, so now you're going to use your ball and your racket. Okay? Now I'm going to show you an easy way of doing this and a harder way of doing this. Okay? So you choose which level is appropriate. Okay? So if you want to make it easier, you're going to balance the ball on this triangle here. This is called the throat of the racket, this triangle here. So you're going to balance the ball on that triangle, on the throat of the racket. Okay? That's the easier way. Or you can try the harder way and balance it on the strings. Okay? On the strings, the ball will wobble around a bit more. So be careful. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move around a little bit. Okay? So again, go as fast or as slow as you like. Okay? Just be careful of any furniture that's around. Anything that might be on the floor. Don't want any accidents. Okay, like I said, if you want to put it on the throat to keep the ball a little bit more still, that is absolutely fine. You choose the level of difficulty for yourselves. Okay, good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move our racket from right to left. Now we can still move around if we want to make it difficult. So look, I'm moving and I'm moving my racket right to left. Okay? If you want to keep it simple, then just stand still. No problem. Right to left. Right to left. Okay, everyone? And like I said, you can balance it on the throat, that triangle, on your racket. No problem. You choose the difficulty. Okay? But if that throat, resting it on that triangle on the throat is too easy, put it on the strings. Let's challenge yourselves. Excellent. So we've done right to left. Now we're going to do up and down. So I want you to reach up as high as you can. okay, above your head if possible. And then we're going to go down and see if you can actually tap your racket on the floor. Okay, just a little tap, not a whack. So again, up above your head, and then down, try and little tap the racket on the floor. Again, same as before, you can have it on the throat, or you can have it on the strings. Reach up, and down, and tap. One more time, everyone. Going to go up, down, and tap. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to move on. We're going to do a bit of floor tennis where we're going to practice our backhand, because remember, this is mission 3. We're trying to work on our backhand. Now, if you've done the first 2 lessons, certainly in the second lesson, we worked on the forehand. So we were talking about our strongest hand at our strongest side. Okay? Well, today, we're doing our strongest hand, but on the other side. So you will notice that now, the back of my hand is facing you. So if you were my opponent, I would be using the back of my hand to hit the ball to you. And that is why it's called the backhand, because the back of our hand is facing the direction that we want the ball to go in. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the racket there at the bottom, and then we're going to use our other hand to hold the racket above. Okay, so I've got 2 hands on the racket. Okay, strongest at the bottom, weakest hand at the top. So I'll repeat that again. Strongest hand at the bottom, weakest hand above it. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do our squashing and rolling again. So 10 of these. 2 hands on our weaker side of the body. We're going to go roll and squash. 1. Roll it away, squash it. 2. Okay? Roll it away, squash it. 3. Roll it away, squash it. 4. Keep going all the way to 10. Squash and roll. Squash and roll. Squash and roll. Okay, keep going to 10 using 2 hands. Squash and roll. So keep going all the way to 10. If you need a bit of extra time, feel free to pause the video at any point. Okay? Excellent, everybody. So, now we've got to 10. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're taking out the squashing part. So we're holding the racket in the same way, on the same side, but we're just going 10 rolls. So roll the ball, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, everyone? Keep moving the feet, keep shuffling when you're waiting for the ball. Okay? And if you want to challenge yourself, move the ball around a bit, so you're having to move to get to the ball. Okay? And once again, we're meeting the ball at the side. Okay? So get your 10 done of those. Just rolling the ball, no squashing anymore. Doing really well, everybody. Once again, if you need a bit more time to do 10, pause the video. But hopefully you've done your 10 now. And this time we're going to do a forehand and then a backhand. So you'll notice, look, forehand, one hand, backhand, both. Forehand, one, backhand, both. So here we go. We're going to squash and roll 10 times. Forehand, one, backhand, both. Forehand, one, backhand, both. Forehand, one hand, backhand, both hands. Forehand, one hand, backhand, both. So I'm alternating the 2 shots that I'm using. Okay, everyone? So 10 of those again. So remember, it's forehand with one hand, strongest side. Backhand, both hands, weaker side. Forehand, one hand, stronger side. Backhand, both hands, weaker side. Okay? So 10 of those. You can set the difficulty yourself by rolling the ball faster or slower, or making yourself move a little bit to get to the ball. And stop there. Hopefully you've done your 10 again. If not, like I said, you can pause the video. So we're going to finish up with a little bit of shadowing. So we're going to shadow our backhands. and then we're going to mix our forehands in as well. So this is what a backhand will be like when you're actually hitting the ball over the net. So we're going to jog on the spot, okay, and all together now, turn, backhand. So look, we go low to high again. Turn, look, by my hips, up to my shoulders. Again, jogging on the spot, turn, low to high. Good. Turn, low, up high to the shoulders. Good, everyone. One more of these. Turn, low to high, up to the shoulders. Okay, so this time you're going to do 2 shots. You're going to do forehand on this side, backhand on this side. Okay? Remember, you don't have to do this with a racket in your hand. If you haven't got much space, do it with your hand instead. So here we go. Forehand, turn, low to high, backhand, turn, low to high. Ready again, turn, forehand, low to high, backhand, low to high. Very good, everyone. Again, turn, forehand, low to high, backhand, low to high. Good, one more time. Turn, forehand, low to high, backhand, low to high. Very good. One more time, everyone. So turn, forehand, low to high, backhand, low to high. Fantastic, everybody. Now I'm going to set you a new home challenge, okay? So we've done 2 home challenges already. Today's one I'm going to set you is like this. So you can do this with or without a racket, but you do need a ball that bounces. So you can either use your hand, bounce the ball down like a basketball, okay? So I'm not catching the ball, I'm bouncing it with my hand, or you can do that with a racket, bouncing it down with your racket. Okay, everybody? And once again, you're going to see how many of those you can do in 30 seconds. So you get mum or dad or brother or sister, set the stopwatch for 30 seconds, you see how many you can do, and then you send your score in, okay? If you mess up halfway through, doesn't matter, you can just carry on from where you left off, okay? And what I want you to do is, I want you to go to the school's sports partnership website, find the Google form for the virtual challenge, and put your score in there, okay, everybody? If you would like to attend any of our online sessions that are very similar to this, they're going on every Saturday morning, you can get some contact us at getsetfortennis@gmail.com and you can book onto one of our live sessions. Until then, don't forget your home challenge and I will see you next time. Well done, everyone.